President Muhammadu Buhari has described Nigerians as forgetful, saying they have quickly forgotten the security situation in the country before his regime came in. Buhari became Nigeria's president in 2015 on the platform of the All Progressives Congress (APC) after making several promises, one of which was to tackle insecurity. But since he became the president, the insecurity situation, which used to be abysmal in the northeast due to the activities of Boko Haram terrorists, has spread to all parts of the country. Kidnapping for ransom has now become a daily affair, with reports of killings in the news daily. However, at the 11th meeting of the National Executive Committee neck of the APC on Wednesday in Abuja, the president said his government had done well with the resources at its disposal. He said, "I would like us to reflect on what the situation was before we came in. How many local government areas were under the control of terrorists in the northeast? In the south, we all know what the situation was. Now we have relative peace. With the resources at our disposal, we have done very well. People are very forgetful. Our main problem now is in the northwest and north central. People are killing one another in these places. For what? We are going to be very tough." The regime of Buhari has a history of insulting and denigrating citizens. For instance, the special advisor to President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, in August 2021 lambasted ungrateful Nigerians for not being thankful for the regime's efforts to tackle insecurity. In a piece titled "It's Evil, Pure and Simple," published on his Facebook page, which followed the invasion of the Nigeria's foremost military institution, the Nigerian Defense Academy in Kaduna, by bandits, the presidential spokesperson said, "What should we have in a less hateful polity at such a time? Cooperation with governments, encouragement of our military and security forces. But what did we get? Complaints, grumblings, wailings. They should have done it this way. They didn't put this leg right. They should have faced that direction. All of sorts. What a people, what a country." And when there is a reversal in fortunes, no matter how temporary, as happened with the NDA attack this week, you see the predilections and propensities of the evil hearts. They actually gloat, pretending to be concerned, while actually rejoicing that the house rats had urinated in the pot of soup. Miserable comforters. He had continued, "What kind of people are we? Really, instead of rallying our military, encouraging them and spurring the government further into action, they say the foulest things that can come from the nether region. Government is incompetent. The military is no good. They have been humiliated and they only stop short of doing a jig on television, spewing expletives and concocting conspiracy theories. They simply forget where we were coming from and where we now are. Ungrateful, unthankful, ungracious. Evil stalks as country, just as it does many other countries of the world. Life is nasty, brutish, and short. Some people spend all their days and nights fighting the vermin, trying to extirpate evil, but we don't value it. The decent dies for the indecent, trying to keep us safe, but we tell them to go to hell. We value nothing, appreciate nothing. We even rejoice when a reversal occurs, as happened at NDA. It's alright. What we sow is what we reap." These guys are sadists. Honestly, they are sadists. The same people that were complaining, even the problems we have now, you know, can be compared to what was obtainable, what was happening. What we have now is almost like a 90%, and what we had then was just like 50-60%. You have no, they should tell us where we were before. According to him, where we were before in the area of insecurity, where we were before, there was no banditry, there was no herdsmen, there was no ISWAP, it was only Boko Haram we had then. And they will be telling these guys, they are sadists and they are something else. Very incompetent. Of course, their incompetence is just smelling. So they are always looking for where to draw strength from. You can imagine them telling us that now the whole some parts of the north or some local governments were under the control of Boko Haram. But what do we have now? Insecurity has taken up everywhere. That is how shameless these people can be. They are telling us, the same additional was telling us the other day, that we used to hear bomb, left, right, and center. We have seen that these guys have changed tactics, and you are coming to tell us that where were we then? Were we having bandits? Were we having Fulani S-men that took over all the farmlands in the country? And they are telling us they must just say something. But don't worry, you can defend yourself to high heavens. But one thing is sure is that your incompetence is there for the whole world to see. Everybody can see. You can defend yourself. Even some of your people know that you are not saying the right thing. These are the reasons why I agree with those that said Buhari is dead. This man must be an imported species who has given his brain to cows. Please, let's continue mourning. Our Buhari has met his ancestor long ago. Buhari, you have totally destroyed Nigeria. You can't be deceiving us. You are not a good leader, but a bad leader. He has done well. He needs borehole for 2023. You will be remembered as the worst president of Nigeria. I like the word used, we have done well, because there is no Buhari but presidency made up of cabals who assess and grade themselves. What do you expect? When someone is asked to assess himself, he will award 100% to himself. My assessment is that the cabals presidency scored 0% in security issues. Honestly speaking, Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet. Buhari is no more. A living president can't make this kind of utterances. Even when the country is an abattoir, whoever you are, your end is going to be a disastrous and catastrophic one. Thunder, where are you? Come and strike evil doers. Doer like a Buhari. You can imagine, His Excellency, your best is in negative, therefore not good enough for any government that's completely failed to protect lives and properties. That's government supposed to wind up or resign. Buhari is the worst thing that has happened to this country. This government is full of excuses and lies. Buhari, you have failed. Period. Incompetency runs in your DNA, Buhari. In short, history will never forget your failure. Incompetence. I wish this clueless can take Nigeria back the way he met it before coming to power. All these statements are being made by Lai Mohammed, Femi Adesina, and Garba Shehu. They are the ones cooking all these lies. The country has totally collapsed under them. That's why they are saying we. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.